Hello, what's going on, you guys? How's it going? What's going on? How's it going? Hey, how's it going? And let me repeat that again. I'm sorry. But anyways, hope you're doing well, and we're back again with UNMETA, where we defy the normal and climb the rank with non-mainstream decks. Okay, so far the deck that we're featuring to this week is still Brightsteel Battalion, and we're close to ending the chapter with this one, cause there's been a lot of changes to this. We've jumped from champion to champion and changed the strategy. But previously, I think what I noticed was that we were a lot of concentrated on the same strategy that Fiora decks are using, and I kind of want to stray away from that since we really want to keep the purpose of the series to being really different against the normal. So I tried to make a spell based, or not really spell based, but a relatively spell heavy version. It's still its winning condition is still beat down, but we kind of centralized on removals and barriers only rather than pure control. And we also got back with Lux because we kind of want those multiple barriers, since she generates those copies when she's on the field. Not to mention she comes with a barrier when she gets dropped on the field or on the board. Garen was a really strong contender for this one, because of his capacity to enable us, or that boost in our offense. But by the end of the testing yesterday, I kind of tested Lux and Lee Sin. Lee Sin was really good because of the barrier, the barrier option from him. Basically, you just need to cast a barrier to Lee Sin and he will get the challengers. You don't need to cast another spell, so that's really helpful. And also, the spells that we cast affects him in the deck. However, the extra copies of barrier with Lux allows us to have more space for other spells or other units. So let's go ahead and try this one. Oops, that's going to be in ranked. Yeah, I did test this a bit. I actually really like Lee Sin, but there's something about the copies of Lux that really enables us to push further for other options, since you basically just need a single copy of Prismatic Barrier when you have three copies of Lux. So that makes you have, when Lux drops in the field, you can pretty much cycle the Prismatic Barrier over and over again. I kind of also went through the purpose of why we're going with the barrier. So basically, it's what does the barrier do is it helps us with unit retention. But there are two, I think there are two. Yeah, there's two power spikes, or I gotta know the power spikes for the deck. And this for this strategy that we have right now,
I am one with the land.
it's actually after six, after four, round four. Yeah, that's when we get to start really building. Most especially since we added Vanguard Sergeant, which allows us to. I'm just gonna silent this one, which allows us to not only rely or not fully rely on Bright Steel formation and Shen. So this guy lets us, you know, really lets us um have that safety net when things go awry. I think I'm gonna go ahead and Bright Steel Protector would let us float one mana, which we can't use anyway. So I'm just gonna go on a curve here with Vanguard Sergeant. And then we're gonna drop Shen next round. Yeah, I don't want to attack. I want to build my field. Because he's probably gonna trade this for this, and I don't want that to happen. Okay. It's still silent though. Why did he do that? Gonna drop Shen, and then by next round we'll have 5 mana, which will allow me to at least drop Brightsteel Protect. Oh crap, he did. I didn't know that deck has Death Mark. But oh well. See, that's the beauty of it. We don't have to rely on Shen, we just basically need to...
Understood.
Just basically need to build our field, and we have another option with Brightsteel, with
New recruit reporting in.
for Demacia. You have 3 copies of Vanguard Sergeant in this one. Thank you for liking the stream. I'm sorry I can't read your name, but thank you very much. Hey John Burr. Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Got your back.
So I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna attack with this one. I can't risk any trade. Thanks for liking, John Burr. You're the best. I don't wanna really risk losing some of my units because we're really trying to build for that Demacia. Okay, we lost one. Thank you, Asharani, for liking the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay if you're watching. Alright, what can we do now? So Hecarim is going to attack. And he still hasn't leveled up. So when he attacks, he's going to summon 2. So what can I do to stop that? I could probably take the 4 and trade in... Where I should have used Spirit's Refuge and baited him instead. That would have been a better option. That was my mistake, because he pretty much can't do anything about this. But but that's good. He didn't really risk attacking with Hecarim because I can trade with Greathorn Companion. But for this one, I'll take it again. I'm gonna have to use my Nexus health for resources in the meantime. Right, now we can go ahead and attack with this. I'm just gonna see what he's gonna do. Is he really gonna trade with that? Oh, okay. Well, I'll do this instead. Thank you for liking my stream. Nope, I'm not gonna allow that. There we go. Right, now we can do this and get rid of this. I'm pretty sure he's gonna use this. Yep, it did. Again, we're trying to manage the board. That's really what the deck is all about. Using our barrier to really have that fair trade. Actually, valuable trades. And then we can do like... Oh look, it's a Spectral Matron. I think I'll use this towards this. So that will bring her up to 7. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll take that. And no. This is gonna hit me for 9. That will bring me to 5, but I'll be able to bring back myself to 12. So it's fine. That way we don't lose any of our units. Alright, perfect. Now we'll drop Brightsteel formation, and we can go ahead and... The only way for him to remove this is through Ruination, so I kind of took that into consideration. That's gonna reset us. Is it Ruination? Oh. Well, if that's going to happen, then I'd rather do this.
Nature blesses her followers.
Now we can attack.
My steel is yours.
I think I'm gonna keep it at 4 because I'm gonna have to rebuild my hand instead, for us to be able to come back if ever that he puts out a ruination. For the deck, we are pretty much composed of. I'm gonna explain the deck after we play 3 games as usual, but this time it's not going to be a lot of games, so I'm really scared of dropping Lux. I don't want to take the risk for now. I really want him to. Oh, that's gonna trade in a lot. It's probably gonna be. He's gonna be going back to 10, but. Yep. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to. I should have casted for Demacia, but I'm gonna have to do this. And take this 7. Should probably take. Should I take the 7? Ah, shucks. Alright, fine. I'm gonna replace it again with this. Well, now that he can no longer cast Ruination, I can attack immediately next round. I wish to attack with this one, but I kind of okay. It's end game anyway. Alright, that was cool. For the first time, we didn't lose. Well, we did win the first round the first game yesterday. But hopefully today we're gonna win more than once. So let's go ahead and play one more. Thank you for all the people watching this stream. Feel free to like and follow this Facebook page, and I appreciate you guys for what you're doing. I really can't name you all because I literally can't. But thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. And as usual, the stream software that I'm using doesn't really give me an actual or a real-time data for who's watching, so I'm gonna have to use my phone for this one. Okay. Oops, sorry. I bumped into the mic. Alright. I'm good with this. We have a removal. But I think I'm gonna have to replace Lux just for us to have that option for an early game power. We want to really stabilize in the early game. That's really what matters. What matters the most is we put down a lot of units early and protect them with the barriers. Okay, obviously I don't want to trade this. We're up against a discard aggro. Probably a combo because we have Twisted Fate here. Alright, I'll probably take this, and I hope he does not have plunder effects, because that will suck. I'll go with Cythria and try to trade off 1 to activate Vanguard Redeemer. But the problem is we have Remembrance, so I'll probably keep that first. Because if we trade this, we have the option of casting Remembrance next round for a much lower, or rather a few lower mana. But we'll also be able to. You know what? I'll do it. Let's try to trade 1. I'm not really hopeful against this deck because I'm not really familiar with the strategy of this deck that we're facing against. So I'm gonna have to use my fundamental knowledge in winging this one. I keep saying this one. Oh crap, not the slot bot. I hate that.
Remember the fallen.
I really hate that card. I swear I hate that.
Spin, spin, spin. You win.
Well, if it attacks, I'm gonna trade in Vanguard Redeemer because I hate this card.
Deal me in.
It's gonna stun Vanguard Redeemer. So I'll probably the threat here is slot bot, not really Twisted Fate. Well, not yet. So I'm gonna have to trade this one. There we go again with this one. I'm hoping he does not have that burst spell that puts +2/+1. Looks like he has because he's thinking. I really need to cripple his offense with this because it's really gonna take off a lot.
Could have been.
Discipline and steel.
There we go. Now he can't attack because I'm gonna block with this. Interesting. The thing with this card that aggro is that they're really fast. Not just on the field, but also on the hands.
Lady Luck.
Oh, I forgot he has this challenger. I only have 5, so I can't do much. But I'll probably attack still. This one's probably gonna block it. Who knows? Yep, it did. Oh, would you look at that? I'm gonna have to do this then, because I can't risk losing any more units on my field. The heck is that? Okay, fine.
My time has come.
This is really frustrating me. I should not have done that. That way I would have been able to use Remembrance. That was so bad. Well, at least we got health. Trying to trying to do that, but okay.
All or nothing.
Hopefully we can get back up with the Remembrance in our hands because we're going to be able to bring out a lot of big units. And he needs to expend a lot of resources to get rid of them. Twisted Fate's gonna level up next round,
Just you and me, Fishbone.
and so has Jinx, probably. Now, okay.
I'm on a roll.
Well, good thing he does not have the attack token.
Do scuttlers think we walk
I
sideways?
do. I never had I never had that discernment on whether mid-range is good against aggro. What I know is aggro is good against control, but I think aggro should be bad against mid-range, which is I'm wondering why I'm not doing good. Maybe because this is not considered, well, it's aggro, but it does have a lot of components of control with the removals, but so does mid-range, so it's kind of confusing for me at this moment. I'm gonna challenge Twisted Fate because I can't have his utility lying around. Jinx pretty much has a oh my god, not that burst. See, I don't want a Twisted Fate to do that. It's really painful. Okay. And he's probably gonna do that thing where she's probably gonna cast that stupid thing. See? I hate this. I already hate this. Oh my gosh. Why did I do that?
I brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Okay, at this point, I'm not very hopeful that we can get back from this, because Jinx is gonna cast... And that, there's that, okay. We have 9 mana. What can we do with 9 mana?
The teeth means they like you. Where is it?
Wow! That's a lot of combo. I'm gonna have to deny that. I don't want him to get any more thing. You know, I'm doing nothing anymore because I'm not really trying anymore. It's really a painful experience to fight against this deck. Cause, you know, it just is. I don't really consider this discard aggro. It should be discard combo. Discard aggro would be with Draven, but with Twisted Fate, that's a lot of combo. Because first of all, Jinx provides the draw requirement for Twisted Fate, which will further empower that effect through his utilities. Then we have this dude or this girl who does sync well with Jinx and Twisted Fate's pick a card. The first time, oh yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna drag on to this one. I think there's not much I can do. I'm gonna take off. There's that. Okay. That's probably why we lost, because I well know that mid range is bad against combo because we lack the necessary pressure like aggro to really push them away and really end it before the combo starts. Because aggro will obliterate mid range. Aggro would obliterate combo because of the immense pressure they can provide early on, and combo takes off a bit later in the rounds or in the turns, and we're up against another combo. Oh gosh, this is not gonna go good. But let's see, just for research purposes, let's see how it'll proceed, because I'm not gonna be very hopeful anymore. I'm gonna drop this, but it risks taking a mystic shot to the face next round.
Who goes there?
Again, I'm not gonna be very hopeful. Hello again to the viewers. Thank you very much for watching up until here. I hope you enjoy your stay, and feel free to like and follow this page. When we hit 100 likers and followers, we'll do a Saturday giveaway day. Giveaway Saturday. I keep forgetting the things, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this.
Discipline and steel.
See? Told ya.
Show them our metal.
He's gonna take it. Probably gonna cast another to enable this.
My time has come.
Breathe in, breathe out. Not all mean well.
A Demacian soldier is worth 10 foes.
Good thing I have succession. That will at least allow me to get something off this one. I really like this card because it allows us to go off curve. Can pretty much put up a 3/3 on turn 2.
gained when we return malevolence?
I'm gonna try to attack because there's a chance that he'll remove one of these and I could cast off Remembrance a bit earlier of the curve.
The dark beckons.
See? Gotcha. Thanks for following Mark Kevin Villanueva. Appreciate that and hope you enjoy your watching this stream. Feel free to like and follow. Thank you very much. I need to listen to this because I might be missing. Hi Sita, Thami, thank you for liking the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay.
The order rewards its faithful.
Alright. I'm gonna do... No, I'll probably leave it at that because this too is probably gonna attack. I'm gonna pass.
Night falls.
Then now I'll bring this out.
Discipline and steel.
There's probably a deny going on next round, so I'm gonna be careful. But we have a ton of copies for Demacia anyway, so we could risk it. See? Should I do the deny and... But he still has a lot of mana, so that's gonna risk me of getting...
We march.
You cannot escape.
Alright, I'll do this then.
Shadow.
Put on me mask, secure me tail, start the day.
Okay, we really need to prevent him from getting karma at this point. That's the last thing. When karma drops, I'm out. I'm gonna bail the game. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna bail it when karma gets here. It's just not worth it anymore.
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay, this is tricky.
Show them our metal.
Aye, roar.
Okay, now we can go to the deny part. Hopefully he does not have another deny. Ooh, that's really cool, because that will prevent me from using anything else. Because if I have a shield, it will still be broken by static shot. And when that happens, I'm gonna die to Ezreal's Mystic Shot, which is really cool. But I don't want Ezreal to be able to level up from those, so I'm gonna do something inexplicable. I just probably put him back in his hand, but that way I'll still lose to this. Well, oh my gosh, I should have put this back. I forgot that it still happens when he's on the hand. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. That was so horrible.
Our ancestors are watching.
I should have used it on my Swift something Lancer. That way the spells wouldn't push through. That was so bad.
Heart and mind as one.
Here's karma, and I'm not happy.
Ione speaks through me.
He's gonna drop Ezreal next round, and unless we can end it this round, it's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna bail. Should I bail? You know what? It'll be unfair to you guys. I'll probably just
We can do
play until I lose. Ah. Very timely, very flavorful for Lux. I can't really read katakana, so I'm sorry, but yes, the superior tactic is to never give up. I'm gonna pin that comment because it's just so fun. Thank you for watching, by the way. I can't give you an actual shout out, but I hope I'm still gonna give you a shout out. Um, that does not make sense, but okay. My goodness gracious. They'll probably deny this when I do this. No, I did not. Okay. He's having fun playing with me. He practically could end it. I mean, he's gonna drop Ezreal, and that's going to be the start of my demise.
Check me out.
There we go.
I thought you'd never ask.
I'm gonna see if I can remove her or him. But of course, obviously, it's not gonna happen since we got Karma here.
Past lives in a single soul.
Ezreal Karma combo is not one of the strongest combo that I face because it's easily disruptible early on. So yeah, for the guys saying out there that it's OP, no, it's not. It used to be. Well, I think it got OP because of the changes, so yeah, fair enough. Thank you for liking the stream, Abdul Halim. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope that this loss will not prevent you from watching my future stream. Because anyway, we are in UNMETA. For you guys who just recently is watching, this series is called UNMETA, where we try to defy the norms and climb the ranks without using mainstream decks. So all the decks that I'm using is practically the decks that I've made without any foundational research or any sort of help. So what I'm doing is I'm making decks out of my pure curiosity and strategy. So sometimes I discover some interactions in game that happens during the actual battle. Thank you for liking. I forgot who the name was. Sorry, but thank you for liking and following. Again with a katakana name. Sorry if I can't actually give you a proper shout out. All right, I didn't give up, but I was pretty sure that the loss there is inevitable. Okay, let's do a quick recap before I sign off for today on the deck that we played. Just for those who just I keep saying just, but for those who has been late in terms of seeing this. So this is I call this deck Brightsteel Battalion, and tomorrow will probably be the last day that we'll be playing with this deck. And so far in my 2 weeks of, or actually 3 weeks of experimentations with various decks, this is probably the one that is most challenging to me. The inspiration comes from this card, and obviously this card will greatly beneficial to this card, to Shen, when he levels up, because he'll practically give us a round by round for Demacia effect. Well, sort of like. Thank you for liking the stream, Hamis. Hope you enjoy this one. And yeah, so the deck is trying to initially we tried to follow the path of the Fiora variant, where there are a lot of challengers and a lot of units, but it kind of goes out of what we're trying to do, which is really not to be mainstream. So I strayed it off. Yesterday I tried to make a lot of experimentation after I did the stream, and I got up to this kind of spell-based deck. This will practically be good or better with Lee Sin, But the reason why I placed Lux here is because of her capacity to cycle prismatic barriers. So that's one of the things that I want to be in the deck. But you can definitely exchange Lux for Lee Sin, but you're gonna probably need more than one copy of Prismatic Barrier, which will overall let you tweak the deck a bit, maybe remove some of the succession. But yeah, we only have 21 units, but this deck could put out a lot of units through spells within the form of Remembrance and Succession. I was initially trying to put Reinforcement, but I thought that would make the deck more on elites. Okay, and that's also something that I tried to consider because we have Cithria here, we have Vanguard Redeemer, we have Vanguard Sergeant, and we have Dauntless Vanguard, which are all elites. So I kind of thought of putting in Vanguard Squire, which will help us build the field quite faster. And I was also hoping to put up Reinforcement, but at that point, wouldn't I just build a Bannerman anyway? So that's the thing that I thought. So yeah, this deck definitely needs some improvement, but at the current state of my knowledge, this is probably the best version that I could use. The only thing that this one is lacking is card advantage, because when the board gets wiped, this deck has no means of going back or coming back. So yeah, that's probably one of the things why there's a deny here, just for those pesky ruinations. But again, when the board gets filled and you only have like what, 3 cards in your hands left, it's not gonna go well. You probably have to accept the inevitable defeat. So yeah, if you do have any other options or other comments on how to make this deck a bit better, a bit more resilient, because I do believe this is consistent, more consistent than our previous deck, due to the fact that we're focused on building an actual battalion now. And we also have for Demacia, which will help us cope for the fact that if we lose we lose Shen and we don't have anything to do with Brightsteel Battalion, we have for Demacia 3 copies of it. So I guess that's it. Do let me know in the comments section below if you do have any other ideas. I'm pretty much open. This is a stream where we help each other. I try to provide you with content that is unique in terms of the strategy, or maybe it's not. It's something that you have seen already online, but I don't, because I don't do the research anymore. Well, previously, back when I was starting, I did a lot of research on the meta, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now. I'm just looking at the meta and trying to stay away from it and getting familiarized with it. But again, if you do have any inputs on how to make Brightsteel Battalion more resilient or more better in terms of its offense, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna end the stream there. Again, thank you very much for watching UNMETA. I may not be able to name all the viewers that has viewed this live stream, but I would like to thank you guys. You guys, I've been saying this all the time, you are always awesome, and I hope you stay safe and stay well wherever you are. And that's it. Feel free to like and follow this page. I put out a lot of contents in as much as I want, in as much as I could, and of course in as much as I want. But yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you very much again, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.